Welcome. Or welcome back. I'm still at the same park. I've just moved to a place where there's some artificial lighting under this. I think in another video I called it like a pagoda. Maybe it's a gazebo. Maybe that's what you would actually refer to this. I just saw, it must have been a crane or stork. Big bird. Flying in the shadows. I could barely see it. So beautiful though. I wish I could have seen it. It's a little too dark for that person, or right now. Especially with all the artificial light kind of washing out everything else. I see why it could be called light pollution. I've come to this realization the other night after, for many years, I had not seen or really looked up into the sky looking for constellations, for instance, and just, sorry buddy. And I just recently, as I've been taking walks on a nightly basis and been looking up into the sky, I saw the Big Dipper. I saw Orion constellation, or the Orion's Belt constellation in Orion, and been getting more curious about those kinds of things, but that's not what I really wanted to talk about. I've just been wondering to myself, or a thought occurred to me as I was sitting here, how much expectation drives our reality. It's not really surprising when I think about the way that creation is said to be started with the word. Expectations are just judgments in the form of words about what it is that will take place. And how much we're inadvertently casting spells on ourselves when it comes to the expectations that we have about our life. Like the spell of, this is going to be hard. Or this won't work. I guess I'm speaking mostly to the negative connotation of this word, but it doesn't just apply to the negative connotation. It applies to the positive too. But I hear a lot of people, or I've heard of a lot of people with a slightly negative bias. And I just wonder sometimes if there's such a good illusionist or magician that they've convinced themselves, and I guess it's no question really, the answer is yes, that they've convinced themselves of these things and they continue to say these things. Sure, it may be based on perceptions, it may be based on past experiences, and I understand those things. But then deeper I look, I wonder if people understand that they have a choice. They have the ability to make a different decision. And as I've said before, the word decision meaning to cut off from any other possibility. They have the power to make the decision to say, no, this is going to be easy. Sure, this may present challenges to me, but I will easily overcome these challenges. Why do more people not say things like that? As opposed to, this is going to take forever, or this is hard, or whatever else. Think of any example that you want in any connotation with the polarity that you associate to whatever that thing is, or whatever that whatever, you know? Because words, I don't know. There's an infinite amount of combinations of words that you can put together, really, especially in the English language. I just wonder if people notice that whenever they say things like, this is hard, and it actually turns out in their experience to be hard. I wonder if they realize that they created that for themselves. And then, if they created that for themselves, what could they not create for themselves? And the answer is nothing. You can create anything you want. I hope that made sense. I'm trying to use a double negative. So if I didn't, that's the way in which I meant it. Like, nothing is impossible, essentially. You can create whatever it is that you want with your words. You can create a difficult time, a hellish time, or you can create heaven on earth. And I suppose it seems to me that many people have forgotten that. And they just allow their past experiences, however they have however their life has been, they let their past dictate. That was me. That had been me. I let my past dictate my future for far too long. Why don't we just throw out the past and the future and just live in the present and recognize that our present moment is the only time in which we create, and we can choose or make the decision at any moment to create easy, carefree times or difficult times. And it's all up to you. It doesn't matter. But if you don't wish to have a bad time, a negative experience, perhaps think about what words you choose to use, and perhaps choose better words. That's all that I can say about that, I guess. I love you guys. And as always, you are enough. More than enough, really. You have the power. And you can create the life that you've always dreamed of. It's just all about taking a new perspective. Until next time.